one and I stand on that. You and me, babe, that's black on black.
Let me welcome Reverend Dr. Otis Moss III. Hello.
Hey, Sister Hunter, how are you? It's great to be with you.
Great to be with you as well. Let me mention your book too, Blue Note Preaching in a Post-Soul World. Let me do that. You have a bunch of books. Do you have a bunch of books? You got a bunch of books.
There are a few. That was the lectures I did at Yale, and then the latest is Dancing in the Darkness is the latest one that you can find anywhere at any bookstore.
Okay, let me make sure I promote that properly. All right, how are you? How art thou?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I am one of the names of God. So you had a sermon on God's name, and it can't even be pronounced. We can't even utter it. We can't put our spirits on the word, the name of God, because it's too much, but it's everything at the same time. And I was thinking about the time that I sat with Dick Gregory, and I was coming from somewhere, met with him. And I was like, how you doing? I'm tired. He's like, anything that follows I am. So first he was like, what is God's name? And I was like, what are we what is I was like flummoxed, in awe. And when Moses met God at the burning bush, what did God say? Who sent him? So he broke that down. So ever since then, it never left me. And it's those moments that we, rub up against people that impact and change our whole perspective. But ever since then, I am very careful about what I say after I am, because I am literally speaking it into God, speaking it and you took it one step further, Pastor Moss, when you talked about, the power of our words, and it's almost spellbinding, when we say it out of our mouths. So we have to be careful how we talk to one another, talk about one another, talk about ourselves. And you had everyone in the church, think about themselves. And I think that's the crux of our problem. But I thank you for that sermon. It was very enlightening.
That's very kind of you. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I like church. When I'm at home, I'm a Radio Baptist, bedside Baptist, man. I don't want to be in them streets turning to my neighbor and stuff. I don't want to do that. I don't like all that talking. But anyway, so we were having a conversation about community before you came in, because I'm reading Malidoma Somé, but I also downloaded this morning Spirit, Water and Spirit. And he's talking about his talisman that has gotten him through. And I was like, a lot of Black folk in the church would be like, oh, that's some woo-woo, that's some devil worship, that's some. And I was like, but y'all wear a cross. What are you talking about? Right. Some of y'all got St. Christopher's medals. Some of y'all driving around with a saint on your dashboard. Y'all got talismans all around, and we're superstitious. You throw salt over your every time you spill salt, you throw it over your shoulder. Like, we are superstitious and witchcrafty people. What do you say about that?
I mean, Black folk in tradition has been the idea of symbolism for us, the connection in reference to symbols. For those who are in the Catholic tradition, all of the candles, all of the saints, all of those pieces. For those who are in Haiti and Cuba and Brazil, all of these ideas of candomblé and vodun, but it is all around the symbolism. And for those who are Black Hebrews, and I'm talking about those who are in the Ethiopian region, the Beta Israel, this idea of all these particular rituals, and those who are Orthodox, because we draw from this kind of Protestant action within the U.S. Again, these symbols that connect with something beyond you, the symbolism. And so that is just something that has been a part collectively of the West African tradition and a part of the Christian tradition. But there's somebody probably listening, wait a minute. I'm you don't understand. That doesn't connect with the tradition I'm a part of. Well, just go on back a little bit farther and you will witness again the idea of symbols and those deep connections that people have had. That's why Elijah's coat his cloak was a symbol of power that he leaves for Elisha, those symbols. And that's a part of what that tradition is.
I'm here for all of it.